So let us discuss the hydrogen oxygen fuel cells. So in which fuel reacts with the oxygen to form oxidation products along with electricity. So example for fuel cells are hydrogen oxygen fuel cells, methanol oxygen fuel cells. When we connect large number of fuel cells in series, it is called fuel battery. So what is hydrogen oxygen fuel cell? It is the simplest and most successful fuel cell. Here the fuel is hydrogen, oxidizer is oxygen, and the liquid electrolyte of alkali is used. So this is the picture depicting the hydrogen oxygen fuel cell. Here water is coming as a byproduct during this electrolysis. So hydrogen is passed inside the graphite anode. Similarly, oxygen is passed into the graphite cathode. So this is the setup showing the hydrogen oxygen fuel cell. So when we see the construction, it consists of two porous electrodes. Both are made of carbon as anode and cathode. The porous electrodes are made of compressed carbon, which are coated with a catalyst like platinum, palladium and silver. So here 25% of KOH or NaOH is used as an electrolyte. The two electrodes are connected through a voltmeter. So hydrogen is bubbled through the anodic compartment where it gets oxidized. Similarly, oxygen is bubbled through the cathodic compartment where it gets reduced. So at anode, what happens? So usually anode undergoes oxidation. So here hydrogen gas is passed through the anode. It is oxidized to produce electrons, which combines with hydroxyl ion to form water. The cell reaction is given. So at cathode, the electrons produced at the anode pass through the external wire to the cathode, where it is absorbed by oxygen and water to produce hydroxyl ions. So at cathode, the oxygen reacts with the electron to form oxide ion. The oxide ion reacts with the water molecule to form hydroxyl ion. Hence the overall reaction is oxygen reacts with water and electron to form hydroxyl ion. Let us see the overall cell reaction. So at anode, what happens? Hydrogen reacts with the hydroxyl ion to form water molecule along with the electron. Similarly at cathode, oxygen reacts with the water molecule along with the electron to form hydroxyl ion. So as an overall reaction, hydrogen reacts with the oxygen to form water molecule. So the EMF of the cell is around 0.8 to around 1 volt. So when we see the applications of hydrogen oxygen fuel cells, it is used as an auxiliary energy source in space vehicles, submarines and military vehicles. So the product water is proved to be a valuable source as a fresh water for the astronauts. When we see the advantages of hydrogen oxygen fuel cells, it emits only water vapor and no other harmful chemicals to the environment. So the efficiency of this cell is around 75%. As hydrogen is the lightest element, it can be transported easily from one place to another place. So hydrogen can replace the batteries and also it causes very less noise pollution. So when we see the limitations of hydrogen oxygen fuel cell, so this hydrogen gas is highly explosive. It is very expensive to be carried out. Since hydrogen gas is very difficult to compress into a liquid form, it is a demerit. Similarly, hydrogen needs separation since it is always found in combined form. While using hydrogen oxygen fuel cell, high pressure must be created inside the engine, which is a risky way. So when we see the general advantages of fuel cell, efficiency is high and take less time for operation. It is pollution free technique. It produces electric current directly from the reaction of a fuel and an oxidizer. It also produces drinking water. So these are the advantages of fuel cell. So when we see the disadvantages, it cannot store electrical energy. Electrodes are expensive and short-lived. Storing and handling of fuel cells are dangerous. That's all about the hydrogen oxygen fuel cell. Thank you.